everyone, and welcome to another episode of the 50s Chicks podcast. I'm Annalie,
And I am Patricia.
and today we have some exciting stuff to look at that is in reference to OMS.
OMS.
We all know that means
Old man syndrome.
that's correct. So I guess you want to still delve into your.
So I don't know that. How are we delving into it now?
We're doing
Yes, first, we always want to make sure that we're all taking care of ourselves, being compassionate with ourselves. In this wild, rigorous terrain, I'm losing. I've said so many negative. I can't find any more negative words to describe it.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, we want to make sure our minds are right, that we're thinking straight so that we can make the best decisions. Mm-hmm. And in order to do that, we must take care of ourselves.
Yes.
And we all know the different ways that we do that. We are compassionate. When things are going a certain way, we give ourselves a break. We're not hard on ourselves. We try to uplift and be around people that are uplifting to us. And that way we can live to do another date.
Yes. So without further ado, so we found a Reddit story that was related to OMS, and it actually was titled "Don't Be This Guy." And after looking at it, because there was actually a video with this Reddit from the People's Court, is that what it's called?
Yes, Judge Million.
Yeah,
Judge Million.
And you don't want to be that guy.
So it's an actual.
Although there's a lot of those guys out there.
There's a lot of them out
there. Typically, they don't take it to court because they know they're going to look.
They look ridiculous. They don't want everyone to know.
And they're going to look sad.
Yes.
And hopeless.
But some of them do, because even on the sites and profiles I've seen where guys have said, don't try to take my money because this one guy in particular said, I'll give you the names of 3 women that I took to court. So if you want to, don't try me.
Lost.
But my thing is, and even if he won, which that's sketchy, it's 3. The one
so
first he didn't teach you.
Yeah, he needs to.
It was 3, and no
he didn't
kidding.
Learn the lesson.
There was 3. He said, "I'll give you 3 names of 3 women I took to court. So don't try to take my money." In translation, I know you're a young girl and you don't want me because I'm old, but I'm gonna lure you with my money, and you have to be my girlfriend.
I gotta say, I even briefly dated someone who told me that he loaned a girlfriend money and also bought her, furniture, this and that. A younger flight attendant, of course. And he got mad and he took her to court.
Yeah.
He sure did.
Some of them will. Some of them will do that if they have no shame.
And you know what he didn't have? Something that said it was a loan.
Because it's not a loan. They're just butthurt because the girl didn't either didn't have sex with them or had a real boyfriend and they found out, or that they just didn't want to be with him anymore after they got all the stuff.
That's right.
Yep. But here's a good example of that.
So this particular video shows a 59-year-old man suing a 27-year-old woman for money that he loaned her for bills. Yes. He loses because she said it was a gift.
Yes.
And yes, it was a gift. He didn't ask her to. He didn't even he was trying to say that he had text messages showing that it was indeed a loan. There was no mention of a
of
loan
paying anything
anywhere
back.
at all.
She never said, because he said, well, I want my money or something like that. And she's like, well, I don't understand. That was a gift. That's exactly what was in the text message that he tried to use as evidence in court.
And it should be noted that he broke it off with her because she wouldn't have sex with him after being with him for 3 months.
Yes.
So he got so frustrated that finally he's like, oh,
Well, no.
well, then I'm going to cut you off all the credit cards. Of course, after the fact, he still tries to go back with her because he misses her.
Yeah.
And blah, blah, blah. Because he wanted that young girl to look at, to be next to spend time
and
with.
He told his friends, look at my girlfriend, my young girlfriend, which I'm sure his friends were like, man, please.
Look at you and look at her. Come on.
His friends knew he was being taken to the king.
I love how that judge looked at her.
Yes.
Like that. Look at that. And look at you.
And even the part about as far as, because he cut her off because of, so-called broke up with her because she would not give him a definitive time when she would have sex with him. But my thing is, that's a part of the manipulation. I'll give you all these things and get you comfortable with me giving you this extra money. And then when you don't do what I want, I'm going to stop the money. And that way, that's that manipulation. So it gets them to say, okay, I'll do it. But he was with a real one. And she was like, okay, fine, I'll just go to the next one. I'm sure. Because I'm sure there's another old man around the corner, because she worked in the nightlife, sex work industry,
she
bartending,
got that
whatever.
Back that she quit because of him. And he
had her quit her job at night because he didn't want her around other men, because he knows
how he manhandled her.
He knows. And he just got butthurt because she would not acquiesce.
There's some good responses. This one, to quote my grandma, there's no fool like an old fool.
An old fool.
This one, men's ego is a powerful thing, and yes, that means they're often financially taken advantage of.
Well, see, I got a problem with that. Because no one took advantage of him.
He was
giving
her, it. Yes, free and willing. She didn't have a gun to his head.
And he gave her the $1,500. She didn't give it back because he didn't expect it back. No. And then after that, he then gave her a credit card her name.
She was taken advantage of. She was exploited by him.
By having to be around him.
Yes.
She had to be in public with him and around him.
But she goes on to say, no way would a 27-year-old not be interested in a 58-year-old man for anything other than his handsome good looks.
Oh, she did.
Sarcastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's like, it's like
this is horrible. A honeypot scam.
No, it's not a scam. I'm not calling scam. I'm calling an old man knowing full well that young girl had no attraction to him, did not want to be around him.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for the money he was luring her with, she would not be in proximity to him. He was not scammed. He was delusional. That's his problem, not hers. Like she said, it was gifts.
Sugar daddy who didn't get the sugar he thought he was buying. Would that make him a Splenda daddy? She's a Splenda baby.
No, he was still a sugar daddy. He got to be in proximity to her.
That's correct. That's the exact definition, the correct definition of a sugar daddy and sugar baby.
Right.
Is actually not including sex, because that would just be prostitution.
Right.
Straight up.
And that's what that would,
So but the sugar baby thing is actually not necessarily sex.
Right.
It's supposed to be just being
Being
around,
around them,
having,
talking to them, being
yes,
going out to dinner with them,
right.
being showing your friends.
Mhm.
Look at my young girlfriend,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
So
that's
she
why.
did not scam him. She did not take advantage. How do you take advantage of a grown 60-year-old man? What, men don't have agency over themselves? We're infantilizing this grown old man. I mean, come on. How does she take it? How do a young girl take advantage of a grown old man? How does that happen?
The thing
How?
is, he was trying to pay for her.
Yes, and he knew it.
And he got what he paid for
Yes, he
because she
did.
spent time with
She
him.
did.
She
She
even
did.
went as far as to quit her job. That was more than she had to do. She didn't have to do that.
No, she didn't. But I mean, he was giving her the
well,
money,
yeah,
and she.
yeah. But I'm just saying, she didn't have to.
She did.
So I'm gonna say she did extra.
And
she
he
did
gave her
have.
money for her business.
And he suggested a boob job.
Yes, he was going to pay. And I'm sure that if she had hung on longer,
she would have
he would definitely have done that.
But she just would never have sex with him. So when he got too frustrated to the point, 3 months in and he hasn't gotten any sugar, well.
But he was even wanting her to come back. So
yes,
she could have come back,
yes,
and been around him because
yeah.
he probably had to go tell his friends, oh yeah, we broke up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I miss you afterwards and all this stuff. And then when she did, and it's funny because it even says it in the text that he showed the judge, where he goes, "Good morning,"
yes.
And then she didn't respond, and he's like, because of your no response, I gotta take you to court.
Yes.
He spelled it out.
He sure
that
did.
It was because of his vindictiveness.
Yes.
Because she wouldn't engage with him.
She would not acquiesce.
So
no. And now
that's him. That's him exploiting her and
trying to.
Yeah, and when she wouldn't have it no more, he got really, really mad and took her to court.
And then looked like a complete and total idiot in the courtroom.
Yep.
And now, ladies, that old guy is coming back, crawling to women his own age.
Watch out for these
And he is not suitable. He has poor character and low integrity.
That man is going to come
not suitable.
at women, age-appropriate women now, trying to date them, and he's going to be mad at women. He's going to be mad if he has to pay.
Yes, he's going to want, he's going to want women to pay. Yes.
Oh my God!
Because those women are taking his money. All women want is his money. Mm-hmm. Yes, he's got all those things, so he is not suitable. Poor character, low integrity.
And unfortunately, it's up to us to spot these guys.
Yes.
Because we don't want that. And that's going to mess up your self-care right there.
And you can easily, because first of all, a lot of them will want to brag.
They'll brag,
oh yeah,
my last girlfriend was 27.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see a picture?
Yes.
You want to see a picture?
They will brag. So you will know.
I've actually had that where people say, do you want to see a picture?
Yes, I've had that too. Which is the craziest thing to me. And it's funny because women, we
never do that.
Well, and we don't talk about like what our ex did for a living. We don't talk about their bank account. Like, oh, they
trying to see, oh, look how good.
Yeah, like how successful they were in comparison to you. Like, no, we don't do that. But they do it because that is attached to their self-worth and self-esteem. They have issues. They have a hole that we don't want to have to go with shovels trying to fill it. No, not suitable. Not suitable.
So watch out for
that guy is not suitable for us.
If they start talking about their ex-girlfriend that was, half his age, run fast.
Yep. No, thank you, sir. Sir, no, thank you. But yeah, you can tell, right? You can tell. Like I said, first of all, the majority of them are going to brag. And if they don't, then you ask.
But it is important to ask about, tell me about your dating history.
Yes.
So that it does come up.
Definitely.
And they will talk about that. So,
and I would be interested to know if he had a daughter that age. And I'm surprised Judge Million did not ask that.
Yeah.
But she did good.
Yes,
regardless,
that was
she
real,
did good.
real good.
She hit on everything. But yeah. I enjoyed that. I love a good OMS.
Thumbs up. Yep. So let us know what you guys think in the comments. We love to hear from you guys. And thank you for watching.
Yes.
And we are on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and
that's it.
That's it. It was all combobulated that time.
Leave a comment.
Yep. Subscribe.
We're still trying to get to 500.
Yes, indeed.
Trying to get there.
Yep.
And
that's it.
Yes, that's it.
All right. Until next time, don't forget to live,
laugh,
and connect. Oh, we're going to do that. Yep.
There we go.
Bye. Bye.